Welcome, everyone to the podcast. Yeah, welcome. Yeah.
So, we've got another one for you today. We got another one. Right.
Alright.
So, Kupa, over to you. Well, what do you have for us, Jay?
Hey, has been a long week. Actually, this is the first week of school. So,
Oh, yeah, that's.
no, yeah.
You call it school, but is it really?
It's first week of school, so yeah. This is a very hectic week. We're trying to pushing with the New Year's resolutions, all the shenanigans.
Do you actually. Wait. Well, hold up. Let me pause you right there and then ask. Do you really believe in New Year's resolutions?
New Year's resolutions?
Yeah.
Partially.
I mean.
I don't completely believe in them, but partially.
Because think about it, like I've never met one person who set a New Year's resolution and then actually came up ball to that.
What do you mean?
Like I've never met someone who set a New Year's resolution and then at the end of the year actually had that New Year's resolution fulfilled. Ever. In my entire life. And like I'm turning 24 this Sunday, so I'm going like.
Maybe you're playing with unserious people.
Bro, don't you dare! Do not dare blame the people I play with. Maybe, but then again, I can't. Come to think of it, I can't account for that statement. Yeah, I'm just sure I'm playing with unserious people. I need new friends in 2025. Anyway,
Alright.
that was just a discourse.
Alright, first nyaya of the day. Yeah. Kwa hiyo ni Zimbabwe and among the Africa's highest homeless population. Number 2 is Zimbabwe. I am not sure if these facts are true, but based on what the numbers here, we are number 2. Uganda is on number 1. At least Jesus.
More than South Africa?
Oh, South Africa.
Because
Africa is not even in the list.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
South Africa is nowhere.
Maybe it's because of where we stay. I don't know. But have you actually seen any homeless squatter camps or whatnot?
No squatter camp. No. Ku office ke okay. Pase ku Paseri.
Okay. Where? Exactly.
The alleyway.
Alright. Yeah, I've seen the alleyway, but I've
There
never seen.
there used to be a lot of people who would stay in that alleyway.
Oh. Okay, fine. I guess there are a lot of street people in general. But what do you think causes this, man? I get we're poor, but with that.
But in Zimbabwe, homelessness really is not. It's people that are intentionally doing it.
What do you mean?
Because usually some of these people, they actually live like at some place, I don't know, maybe Epworth.
Mm-hmm.
Then they actually manage to find the money to make I don't know, maybe to get a ride to town. Then they go and work, and their work in town would be basically begging. Because even Pepper along Hebridge, Chichepo, na 7th, like when you're not getting out of the alleyway from which Tina left Pepper, but only a lady that would greet, would know, we now knew regularly, and would actually greet.
That you knew stayed on the street?
Yeah, she would do on and off. She would go home, then come back, and then she'd stay there asking.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of kids like running away from home.
This is a lady with a child.
But
and she would stand.
Why though?
Yeah. But they would never give them money.
Yeah, because honestly,
she would make money.
It's of course someone will find a way to fund. Like there will always be someone who's going to fund it. But then
because realistically speaking, those people can actually be making a lot of money. Vanotogara ipapo.
It's one of the conflicts that you have in a lot of these situations. I've seen a couple. I've encountered a couple of homeless people, or quote unquote, or people who are in dire need or no namtown baba, and then they are there like asking for money, and then like they probably have like some story. Some of them will be going like their wife recently had an illness, a kafa, whatnot, and then they'll be asking for like money, maybe $2, $5 and stuff. And then over shika over what I do that married so my wife was like this chi, and you're like, okay, I mean they this paper that they have, you sign it, you chi, then you go, okay, fine, let me just give to the cause and stuff. Then you find that same person on another day, like bring up one of the like a different story altogether to someone else that you're with, or coming to you, and then
They are not used to it.
forgetting.
They're used to it.
At some point, it becomes like a business thing. And
It's their lives.
But then, bruh, is that the only way? All right, maybe it's because I haven't ever been in those shoes.
Oh, for like some of these people, I think I don't kumba kwanogara. You know, it will be it's their work, because look at it. These guys could actually make a lot of money. While they're in the streets,
Okay.
and you know, my street kids. I don't know. I'm going to end up a strategic.
Yeah, of course they'll be going pavanoziva kuti vachawana mari, and those people vanenge vachida kuti vawane, what do you call this, vawane like change for just simple stuff. Like I remember this other time when I was in blues, I saw these kids, they were gambling mariachi. Like they gamble with it,
Because
like
if you
like
actually,
a dollar or something, and then they gamble.
because if you look at it, if you beg the whole digger, I think you can come up with $5.
You can
It's
being the
possible.
highlight. No, can being the highlight.
It's possible.
But here's the story. I gave you like maybe $5 for you to get yourself a meal for that evening. You feel? And then here you are risking that money. And you know,
I'm saying that these guys make a lot of money. I'm just
yeah,
saying
no, they
that
do. But what they use it for is my problem. Like, have you ever seen some of them like get really addicted to drugs on Maria Wapa, and it becomes like a whole thing. Actually, it lends us nicely into another story that we said we would go about. We'll discuss a bit. Do you remember that Mo's story?
Which one?
Double it.
Mo's.
Yeah. MWO.
Is
the
it a
betting
betting?
place. Yeah.
Is it like sports betting?
It's a I think they are a franchise for betting or something. I don't know what business model they use or something of that nature.
Yeah, as long as they're betting there, I don't know, they're making money. That's all I want to know.
Because like, you know what, every single day there will be someone who's there, and like this other
It's normal, dog, for other people. Like, Ndatusha Misika, because I was with Brandon, Trimton, I out so he was meeting up someone else, and then we met him out like right by the sports betting place. I was like, I just had a bit of money, so I decided to come here to see if I can get some money. It's like it's a regular thing that he does every time he jumps into town.
Why? Because you think you can double it?
Yeah.
But then, like, all right, first of all, let me talk about this from a purely academic standpoint. As someone who did statistics, you know, like there's this thing that's programmed into the system that maximizes the number of failures, and that maximizes the number of like tries that you have in a system without like taking too much money out of the system. It's called gambler ruin. It's an actual model that maximizes your probability of losing, or while it's maximizing also the probability of you spending the majority of your money there. So for any number of losses, you will make some pay, like you will make some money there, but eventually you have to lose more than you gain. You feel? So this is exactly how it is with these things. And like people, I feel like, for example, one of my bros from work was telling me the other day, do you know why? He had
I know
spent
it.
he had spent his entire salary. Almost.
I think I know it.
Yeah.
Wait, do you mean the one
No, there are a lot of moves. I can't wonder.
this one too.
Which one? Yeah, I don't. Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
This one.
He collapsed.
Let me see
I
the
spent
video.
the entire salary. Imagine spending his entire salary on betting. And like it's just like the lotto. All right, maybe not the lotto because it's smaller investments, but your likelihood of winning
No, even this.
versus your likelihood of losing is I think it'll be much better off Kanonga Ocha Sama
No,
Tomatis,
but
honestly speaking.
it's actually a pandemic in Zimbabwe that we actually can see properly because
Yeah.
right now even and the Masimba Holdings, yeah, and there was someone at Masimba was the project manager, and so I was given money from work, spent that money like I don't know like $3,000 to bet. Thinking that is gonna double, and then you would give the company money, and then you get some money.
Oh my goodness!
Then you'd get the profits.
Though.
3,000K, 3K.
$3,000 is insane.
I was honestly, I was just shocked. I'm like,
That is insanity.
and this is a real story. Like,
That
it's
is insanity.
Masimba Holdings in Zimbabwe right now. Project manager Apiwa Mari 3,000. He's like, you know what? Let me gamble it, and then I'll take the profits and put them in my pocket. Then 3,000 goes back to the company.
But do people realize that gambling is not a surefire thing? Do they realize that? Because, all right, look at, I guess, like, look at something like maybe my investments, right? When you invest into the market, that money goes and like pays for something, and then that something will then make money and then bring it back. But for gambling, the sole like cash that's there is from people putting in that money, and like there's no other way that gamblers will make money other than someone putting it in. So which organization in its right mind will facilitate such a large amount of money? We will actually return it to where in like someone's mind is it like it is a good idea to spend $3,000? Because at least some of these people they spend like $25.
It was this guy's individual idea. So Apapa could go for where one.
Yeah, of course. But then you have to realize, Kuti, this guy, the guy Angaka Finter, that was $300 or something.
Oh, this one.
Salary.
But still, it's his own salary.
His entire salary.
All of them are the same. All of them are the same. They're just dumb.
And I'm like, right.
Salary, using his salary is a stretch. Look, I understand but no, I can't even understand. Begging in the first place is just wrong. Gambling is just something risky in the first place.
Because
there are some people who do it just for fun. They don't use their proper money for something like that.
Yes. But exactly, like you know what? It's exactly like those financial principles. If you can't afford to spend it twice, if you can't afford to actually like spend this thing, and then at the end of the day, have enough to like provide for your family or something, why are you still doing it? Like, why are you spending essential money on such things?
No, you got to take a stand about
$3,000.
I know we were 3,000.
$3,000.
You know, you're a special case.
It's a lot, man.
If you can't even risk money, I guess.
You can't, man.
What is 3,000 in my visa?
Nah. Auntie, no, it's not just Mabiza. Actually, Mabiza is not the most popular. There's this one, the Aviator. Do you know it?
Even though begging, gambling in Muma Shuba.
Iripo Aviator Mamos.
Yes.
Iripo,
it's not on phone.
No. It's you can play it. You can even if it's on a phone, you have to deposit money, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So kwana moves go nengo chigona kuitamba. Like of course
that's a game called
Aviator. Yeah, I think it's called Aviator. Timbo will know what's it about. It's a predictor, I think. Predicts whether the plane will rise or fall, right? designed to be a reliable forecast for a plane's drop point at 99% accuracy. My goodness. My goodness. So AI is now a model for gambling. Something that was okay. You know what? It's fine. I mean, I'm not even. It's the one. It's the same app. That's the one that you're referring to. M Sport Aviator. Yeah, you can actually make a lot of money apparently, but it's like winning the lottery, guys. You're not going to make $1 million from gambling. Highly unlikely. It's very few people that do that. Very few. And those people will be implementing my systems, my statistics. They will be thinking in terms of Bayesian theory and whatnot. But when you just go into a betting place and then you just spend all your money into and then you think you're gonna get wealthy, it's not gonna work. It's really not.
If I wasn't a Christian, I'd have started a gambling business.
So that you get money. Nah, but could you down? Of course, could you down? Could you down?
People know that is wrong.
Yeah, but damn, man. I mean,
people know.
What level of confidence do you need to have in a service that you can give them $3,000?
It's honestly just stupid. Like, what's this guy did, cat? I also blame the company Masimba. I hate to. Why would you even give this guy money? 3K, I guess. I don't know, maybe what was he doing, but that was dumb. But at least it was just 3K. I'm sure they'll be able to cover that up.
But it's money that's lost to the company, you know? That's the whole money. It's money that's lost to the company. It's not that simple. Anyway, on to the next story, man. What do you have for us?
Okay. Let me see what story is there I did. Alright. We have the story about Donald J. Trump na Barack Obama.
What does the J mean, by the way?
Donald. I think it's John.
John? Really? Anyway, it's just like going out of scope there. What does J mean? Justin, Jebediah,
I think it's John.
Josiah.
Yeah, indeed John. And
indeed John Trump.
Yeah, Donald John Trump.
That's the most generic name ever.
Donald is not generic.
Donald is not, but John is. Like a lot of Americans, the name John. It's just weird.
John.
Why John though?
John.
You
John the Baptist, John the Revelator.
Yeah, but still, like, alright, fine, he was the most loved of the disciples, but like, why not Peter or?
Was it not Thomas?
Who was what?
John was the beloved.
John the beloved. Yeah, John the beloved.
John the beloved.
But like, his name is the one that lived on. But anyway, you know what? It's fine. What do you go this? What were you saying about him?
About who?
About DJ Trump.
Oh, alright, yeah. Donald J. Trump and Barack Obama. They were at Jimmy Carter's funeral. They were sitting next together. And
considering these people are those people who had beef, like really strong beef, like really strong beef. They had really strong beef in the early 2000s. Like when Barack Obama like got into his presidency, like they were just quarreling. Now he's saying Trump thinks that Obama and Putin might actually like each other. That's what the story said, right?
Trump and Obama.
Putin and Obama might actually like each other.
Why? Because of what that?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, that's what I read on. I mean, it seems like they're now. What do you call this? They are now really really close for some reason. Of which, at the funeral, Biden and Kamala Harris didn't even talk to the guy.
To Obama.
No, to Trump.
Oh yeah, of course. What you talk to Trump? Trump is Mao. I don't know why they're not talking to him. Okay, so.
Oh, you're looking at the lip
Let me
syncing
look
video.
at the videos with the.
No, it's actually a headline. Oh, it's actually a headline. Go scroll down.
Wait.
Where is it? Nah,
No,
it's
I
not
have
lip
some
syncing.
videos where they put on the word dialogue. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Where they were trying to decipher what they were saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now starting. When did he reading it?
Is it because of the audio is not. Why is it showing? Why is it that sound? Let's find a quiet place.
Wait,
And they are talking. They're going at it. Whilst
all people are going to the funeral.
while people are singing, they are talking. And they shared smiles and a serious chat at Jimmy Carter's. And they look like they're... what's that? Is that a brochure?
Yeah, probably for the funeral thing.
The program.
Item.
Huh? Look at Kamala. Kamala looks annoyed.
No, Auntie Kamala. Look. Kamala Harris looked back when.
She looks annoyed, like super annoyed.
Look, she looks back. She looks
the side eye. Is it me or
she's not even happy.
She's not happy at all.
She's not happy.
She was not. She didn't take the laws good. You can see it from her face. She's fuming. She's like, Hansi, I've pulled out of that. It's conditions.
Can you imagine that?
After I will call me. It's the 4 after. Yep. What? What are they saying, man?
No, it's more like they want to talk later.
Okay. But that's how US presidents talk?
Bruh. It's like friend to friend.
Yeah.
It's like it's talking like to your co-worker, bruh.
Yeah, but these people, you have to remember that how old is Obama? He's in his 60s. And this guy is, in his 70s? It should be proper English.
Dog, Americans don't really came there.
Wait. Let's say, I can't talk. We have to find a quiet place sometime. Really?
I think they knew that they were going to be lip-read.
They were going
Barack
to read
Obama, listen to me. It's a chore. What?
What is a chore? The presidency.
No, they were actually baby.
Yeah, because like...
Yeah, Hansi right. Hansi and Donald Trump, yeah, right. I can't think of anything that's a chore. What?
I can't think of anything that's more of a chore. I don't know. You know how these AI models are?
No, these are people who are like deaf, who can lip read.
Really? So why are their like interpretations so weird? Anyway, you know what? It was, what do you call this?
But they look like they're having fun now.
But you know what?
I can't even lie. These guys were having fun all they're talking.
I support this. I support this whole thing of Republicans and the Democrats being able to have a chat like this, because right now the political space is too divided.
But
it's too divided. Hans is so loser.
Kamala Harris is so loser.
Kamala Harris
How could you, like,
angry,
literally,
man.
she just go and greet
she was angry, man.
Your opponent.
Well, I don't know. Didn't she? I mean,
she didn't greet him the whole funeral.
At all. Hansi, Kamala Harris is so annoyed. It's so pleasant watching the expression on her face. And I thought her and her husband were separated. Well, I don't care about her and her husband, but she looks sour, like sour.
She's lying.
But you have to understand that. All right, I'm not saying let's understand her. I'm saying okay, let's look at it from her perspective. This woman was inches away from being the first female president of the United States.
She wasn't inches away, bruh. It was obvious that she wasn't gonna be president.
Well, yeah, no, but she pulled the race. Oh well. Then again, I didn't really watch the U.S. elections. I kind of just came in and out.
Those were so obvious, but like she wasn't going.
Well,
Anyway, what if you have about the whole idea of this? I don't think it's really cool. It's something that a lot of countries never experience and see, like
having two opposition leaders.
Two parties, opposition.
They're laughing.
Actually, sit down, you have a chat together, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
I
mean, just because you disagree with someone's politics doesn't mean you should disagree with them as a person. I mean, I don't know. I don't know Donald J. Trump like that, but I mean, we should have a place where someone's political views don't like culminate in like their entire, what do you call this? It's like that's their entire life, as if that one thing is what
Kamala is basically did. It's like they're super engulfed in their work they're supposed to do.
Yeah, basically. I mean, politics. As much as we know what it's supposed to be, you're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to gauge your qualities and whatnot. You also have to understand, Kuti, at the end of the day, when you lose an election and someone is selected to be leader, you should be able to understand that it's the work of democracy, you know.
Like what they do in the States.
Yeah, like what they do in the States. Well, here it's a bit different, but there's quite a lot that this image brings forth. I mean, for me, I think it's enlightening. I mean, first of all, I have to put this across. I've never been a Trump supporter ever. I've actually always been more in favor of the Liberals, even though they have quite a few policies. It's fine. You're missing the point. Even though they've quite a few policies that I don't agree with, but I've always been more towards the Liberal side rather than the Republican side, because the Republican side, their politics have never been appealing to me, and especially with Trump's approach. But I can understand, and I can definitely see why he became president.
Yeah, because it was the only option.
I can't say it was the only option.
Let's be honest.
I can't. Whatever the opinion may be, but he wasn't the only option. Otherwise, we wouldn't have true democracy. No. It's a contest on
don't you know that like America, and you know from each party will decide we would win.
What do you mean?
Why choose win?
Okay.
I ran like for the final election.
Yeah, like the party's representative.
Yeah. So I'm gonna win. Even got to the so Okay, so what happens is that they're first taken from the party. So kunotanga kuni like a party in the RNC, not the Republican National Convention, basically. Yeah. So basically, all the people who are running to be the president, so to be the running president on behalf of the Republican Party, who come into a debate. Then people in the Republican Party will jointly decide who they want to become their representative for the national election.
Okay.
So Trump first had to get the approval of the Republican National Congress and the whole party. So we can't say there's exactly democracy here.
Okay, but at the end of the day, the voters of the people are the ones that that what do you call this? That put him into power, right?
Yeah, but they also use the electoral system.
Okay.
It's more of like that. It's more of like voted by the top people.
Really? What top people? What do you mean top people?
Like toti tagara so ti vanhu vemimba ndo vanoshandiswa
Okay.
kuvara.
I didn't know this, but I think I'll definitely look further into this whole election vibe. It's a fascinating topic that I think I've always avoided. I've always avoided politics, but I think avoiding a piece of life and pretending as if it doesn't exist is counterintuitive nowadays. So
A teacher of mine,
what?
and if a nation struggles, we blame the men of the nation, because if the nation is struggling, the men have to act. They're gonna put down one of the leaders of the community. They have to actually rebel up and put down that leader and
The
put
one
someone
that's
else
failing.
that they actually want. So she was saying, and this was my history teacher, and I told her, it's like so in a lot of African countries, the men are failing, like
To put down
extremely bad.
Oh, but then in Africa, you get my cases like. What do you say about the cases like Rwanda?
Wait, the ones that are organized.
No, Rwanda has a dictator.
Oh yeah, Kagame, right?
Yeah, Kagame.
Oh yeah, this guy.
But
he's
they are doing
so
very well.
you know, I say man, he's actually good though.
Yeah, he's very good. He's very good.
Even in same, I think communication they do just to go right. At least of course as well I just you look at graphic, but we're developing intelligent.
Plus, like there are so many, especially with Zimbabwe's economic vibes. There are so many like things that that fight against Zimbabwean. That's the fight against Zimbabwean progress. Like you look at the historical nature of things, you get so much.
I think the poverty that we went into.
That went what?
That our grandparents went into. It also kind of affected them.
Yeah, and it's also a mindset now that's already there. Like if you see how most people like want money, it's either they're doing what someone else is doing, or like we are. Do you remember the Chihuta phase? Or the Zumbani phase.
Like that Forex phase.
Where everyone is trying to do the Forex thing. I mean, there's not much thought into innovation and whatnot. It's not enough thought into those sectors. And I think that's really killing our vibe. It's so many factors that we have to factor in that are more than just politics,
Yeah.
It's not just politics. Politics plays a role, but so many people forget that a people is the sum of its. A country is also the sum of its parts and their interactions together. It's a thing in systems theory where the interaction of different parts of a system, what do you call this? It creates new functionality. So if there is no interaction between different parts of the system, there is no interaction, which is to say that the different parts in this case are people. If we're not interacting properly, we're not going to create the optimum functionality that we want in our country,
Yeah.
It's one of those things where we just have to think about it a bit differently. Because the honest truth is that it's not going to fix itself. There's no fixing the current economy with complaints, with everything that happens in Zim, and there's no fixing it with corruption either. So we just have
fixing of what?
With corruption
in
Zim, with normal people. Like how people can like want to trade money, to burn it, to burn it. Well, I'm actually translating Shona from English from Shona there. Kubena, kubena, like changing money and then like getting a piece.
Just changing.
Yeah, it's actually the Forex thing, which gets extreme here in Zim at times. because of
and your forex is
the
ordering needs. So I know that's the frenzy one.
that's
The
the
forex
frenzy.
frenzy is actually extreme. I don't know. Let's see what's the next frenzy.
Let's just hope that at
But
some point someone will come by, or maybe not someone. We'll all just get this common sense of just let's start to innovate more in our country, you know, because there's a lot that you can't find anywhere else that you can find in Zim, and that's where we should be focusing on, but that's not where we focus on enough, you know. That's my take on this, man. I mean, do you have any other takes on this? Do you have any other takes on this?
I don't have that much need to say about it.
Okay. I think we can conclude here for this week, yeah?
Yeah. Into that as well.
Mangwana, you've got a early morning, you know that, right? Anyway, peace, people. It's been good. Let's meet on, what do you call this?
Next Sunday.
Peace.